Welcome to Caregivers and Community Connection. I'm Sharon Kelly, of course, and I'm your host every Saturday and Sunday morning, 11 a.m. on Saturday and 8:30 a.m. on Sunday on Comcast Cable Channel 96. I would like to welcome you all to the show this morning. This morning I have an exciting guest with me, Miss Carolyn Miller. Carolyn, how are you?
I am great, Sharon.
I want to welcome you,
Thank you
to
so much.
Caregivers and Community Connection. I know some people might not know the Carolyn Miller that I know, and I know a lot of people do. Not being a native of Chattanooga, I want you to tell Chattanooga a little something about Miss Miller.
Okay, well, first of all, as you said, I'm not a native of Chattanooga. I have lived here 26 years, originally born and raised in Anchorage, Alaska. And moved here because this is where my husband is from, and we've been here 26 years this summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good. But what do you do in everyday life?
Everyday life, I work at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. I'm a training project manager, and what that does is we create training programs for the IS department, and we manage training portions of other projects that our IS staff is involved in.
Well, just from talking to you on other occasions, I found out that you do much more than just that. And when you begin to tell me some of the things that you do, I was amazed at the quality of how you can look at something and tell if it's right, or, just critique different things for the Chattanooga community business professional, which you're a member of.
Yes. And really where that comes from in my life is not just from the training, but from the fact that I started off in a clerical position. I used to create proposals and letters and different things. So proofreading was a really, really big thing in my life that I had to do and make sure that it was correct. So whenever I read something, it's a blessing and a curse. I can't read a magazine or a newspaper without going, oh my gosh, I see something that's misspelled, or they didn't say that right, or whatever. So part of my skills that I'm utilizing with the Chattanooga Community Business Professionals Group is looking at the websites that we're putting out and reading over them and making sure that the wording is correct, that there's no misspellings and those types of things.
Well, you know what? I love that, because that's the first impression that someone will receive from you.
Exactly.
Is how your website is designed, and the grammar and the different word in the word. So I take constructive criticism. But now let's talk about your business.
Okay.
Let's talk about your business. Tell us a little something about it.
It's called Lifestyle You, and it's something that really I have been thinking about a lot over the years. I just really kicked it off in January and started getting things together. But Lifestyle You is like enrolling in a university to learn how to create the lifestyle that you want to live. And there's a lot of different ways of creating lifestyles, and there's a lot of different lifestyles as well. So it just depends on what people want out of life, instead of the everyday go to work, come home, pay bills, that type of thing. It's like, what else do you want out of life? So part of what I do is I try to assist people in learning how to dream again, just like when we were kids. We'd sit and go, I'm going to be this, or I'm going to do that, I'm going to be a movie star, I'm going to be a policeman, whatever it is, just really brainstorm on what did you used to dream about? What have you dreamed about in your adult life that you go, oh, I'm not going to be able to do that because, I got to go to work every day. Don't do that. I mean, that really does a disservice for ourselves. So teaching people how to dream it, believe it, and achieve it. That's
I
what
like
Lifestyle
that. That's
You is about.
nice. I mean, because so many of us, we retired early ages from a working environment, but we really want to go into business. We really want to do that little skill or that little something that we had back in the closet, but just never actually was in a position to do it because we were raising our family and our kids, and we just had to make sure that the money was there instead of coming up on a dream. So it's a nice opportunity to know that there's somebody out there that can help you to succeed with the dreams and the visions that you have, and that's what you do with Lifestyle You. But one of the different things that I noticed you came up with, and that's understanding about marketing at a different level with Organic Gold, for example.
Exactly.
Explain that to us.
What what Lifestyle You is trying to help people understand is about, having that dream, as I said before. But when you work a full-time job like I do, you have to kind of do your dream part-time, and that's okay. It's okay to do your dream part-time. Just do it.
Right.
So what I have found is becoming a distributor for Organo Gold Coffee, which is an organic-based Ganoderma herbs inside of the coffee. That has allowed me to reach a lot of people. It has allowed me to learn some new things, and it's also allowed me to supplement my income so I can build on the dream that I had of having my own business. So, it's kind of killing a couple birds
It is,
with one
isn't
stone.
Isn't it?
It lets me do the Lifestyle You, and that's helping other people to understand how they can, have their dreams. And then it's also helping me to provide for my family extra money through the Organo Gold business or the Organo Gold opportunity, because really it is an opportunity for anybody that wants to join to be able to be a distributor.
Well, I like the fact that you're a go-getter. You get out there, and if it's something that you're interested in, you go at it and you do it. And I know you will be successful. A lot of times people look down on network marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because they feel like, that's a pyramid thing. But when you explained to me what my job was, that it was pyramid too, and I thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know what? That's true. You got the president of the company, or the CEO, you got the vice president, and then you have these entities that come off from that CEO and the president.
Mm-hmm.
You got the administrative assistant,
Right.
you got the secretaries, you got the workers, you got housekeeping, you got all these different things.
It starts like this and it just gets bigger and wider at the bottom because it's all these people down here that are helping what's going on at the top. So in network marketing, instead of you being that person down here, you can be up here and help yourself to build an organization. And you're not really using all those people down there to build your pyramid, but you're also helping them to build their own business empire. And I use the word pyramid when I'm talking about the connotation that most people put on network marketing. But if you look at it as an organization, that's exactly what happens. You have, like you said, the CEO up here and all the folks that work every day in those wonderful cubicles, as comfortable as they are, to create the wealth for the people up here at the top. So why not learn how to do that for yourself? And that's what network marketing, whether it's Organo Gold or any other network marketing company that's out there, allows you to do. Just as a regular person. I mean, you don't really need any specific skills. A lot of people think you need, I've got to know how to sell or I know how to do this. It's not necessarily selling, it's more referral.
Right.
I tell you all the time about a movie, or I told people the other day when I had lunch at Mocha, I immediately went on Facebook and I said, hey, I'm at Mocha. It was a Thursday.
You sure did.
$5.99 lunch. The chef is doing his thing. This is wonderful. And I sent that out into the universe, if you will.
Right.
And so I referred whoever looked at that to you. And that's exactly what we do with network marketing. We might refer people to go down to Walmart and buy coffee. Why continue to put our dollars into other folks' hand who's already rich when there are people in our own community like myself and like you who are trying to have businesses that can help the community? So instead of going to Walmart to get your coffee, come to me to get your coffee.
I love it.
Actually, you can go to Mocha and get your coffee because it's on the menu.
It's on the menu.
Yes, it is.
Mocha coffee, but you have a lot of other varieties. And I know it's a lot of seniors out there who utilize Organo Gold.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us, how can we get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me. My phone number is 423-834-7109. You can also get in touch with me through Miss Sharon Kelly at Mocha.
Oh, definitely.
And I know y'all know how to get a hold of her. I also have a website. It's www.lifestyleu.com. And that's a U, just the letter U, like university.
I like it.
Because that's what I'm trying to do, is teach people how to create that lifestyle that they want to live. Even if it's just a couple extra $100 a month, or it may be a lot more than that. You want that big house, you want this, you want to send your kids to college, you want to provide for your parents, you want to do whatever it is. We can help you to realize those dreams and start building to reach that lifestyle.
So what I would like to do is to ask Chattanooga, when you get up each and every morning and you want that fresh cup of coffee, I want you to think about Miss Carolyn Miller and what she can do for you. If you're going to use coffee, why not use somebody that you know, somebody from right here in our community, purchase from them. So Carolyn, I'm hoping that the city will turn to you and utilize you, especially to help grow a small business. And you and I, we're going to be right back. We're going to talk a little bit more about unity and what we can do together in growing businesses.
Awesome.
Welcome to SharonCares.com. Thank you for taking time to come and visit me on my website today and follow me on my journey on all the different things that I'm doing here in the community. Some of the things that you will see is Sharon Senior Services, as well as Mocha Restaurant and Music Lounge, the T2 Fitness Meals, as well as Caregivers and Community Connection that's aired on Comcast Cable, Channel 96, every Saturday and Sunday morning, as well as Caregivers Connection on 96.1 The Beat, and my new show, SharonCares.com on WMPZ 93.5 every Sunday from 12:30 to 1:30. I want you to take time, follow me on Twitter, on my blog, or just look up my website every week and see where I'm going and come and follow me on this journey. Welcome back to Caregivers and Community Connection. In the studio with me this morning, I have Miss Carolyn Miller. I'm just enjoying talking to Carolyn about all the things that she's been able to do and accomplish, and to come from such a cold place, you know, and it's somebody that I'd never met on that side of the country. What do you think about moving here to Chattanooga from where you're from?
Well, I'll tell you, it was October 1986 when I got off the plane in Atlanta and was waiting for my husband to come and get me. And actually, I have to mention it, is he actually kidnapped, quote unquote, my 2.5-year-old son. He was also born in Alaska.
Oh, wow.
And really what brought us here is his father became ill. And my husband had been in the Army in Alaska, stationed up there since 1968, really liked the place and stayed after he got out. So when his parents became ill, or his dad did, and his sister also became ill, his mother was trying to take care of both of them herself.
Wow.
So we moved here to take care of them and, you know, kind of get everybody in one house and do what we could. But the day I got off the plane in October, which in Alaska it was already, leaves had fallen, it had started getting cold, it was so hot here.
Wow.
That I was about to pass out in October. And I'm just going like, oh, I can't believe this. And so that very next summer, I just really did a number on myself. My daughter was born in July, the end of July, and that day I think it was 99 degrees.
Oh.
So I got acclimated pretty quickly to the hot weather. And now when I tell somebody, oh, I'm hot or I'm cold, they're like, you shouldn't be cold, you're from Alaska. I said, I've thawed out. I've been here 26 years now.
I like that one. I like that.
But it really has afforded me a lot of opportunities that I don't think I would have had living in Alaska. The thing about Alaska, it is far away.
Right.
You know, just to get to Seattle on a plane is 3 hours. Just to travel within the state sometimes is 4 and 5 hours because it is huge.
Right.
But it's very modern. It reminds me, really, the city reminds me a lot of Chattanooga. But the opportunities that I have had since coming here, and the things that I realized, you know what, hey, I can do that, or I can, you know, you can really do anything that you want to if you put your mind to it.
That's correct.
And it really has been what I thought was not going to be such a good thing, because, you know, I saw all the stuff about the South on TV when I was growing up, and I was like, oh, I would never live there. Never say never. Because God will
Never.
put you wherever He wants you to be.
That's true.
And I really have had a lot of opportunities and opportunities to learn things and to also help other people. So it's been
Well, you
good.
know, you and I, we attend the same church, New United Missionary Baptist Church, and we have for several years.
Yes.
But to come together in a different format, doing business, a part of the Chattanooga community, business professionals, and you were one person that was listening actually to our show and decided that you wanted to become a member. Tell us a little something about that.
Exactly. I was in my car on a Saturday morning going to the bank. I bank in I think it's Ringgold or Fort Worth, anyway, wherever Wells Fargo, the nearest Wells Fargo is. And I was on my way there, and I had the radio on, and I was like, Sharon. So I started listening, and I heard the people calling in, and so I was like, I'm going to call in and find out how to join. And after I found out, probably a couple more weeks went by, and I was at work one day, and I said, you know what? It's Tuesday. They said that's when they're having the meeting. I need to go. So I drove to Mocha at 6 o'clock and showed up for the meeting, and I have been involved ever since. So it's been a
Well,
very
we
good
are so
opportunity.
excited about having you because you are a resource that we needed in the organization. And, you know, and I just thank you for coming in. You know, it's something about women. We just come in ready to go,
Yes.
ready to change things, ready to be an inspiration to our city and our community. And that's what you've done. So I was excited to call you up and ask you to come and be a part of this television show because we understand marketing
Yes.
and how powerful it is. I met you through marketing in this realm of my life because you was listening to the show on that Saturday morning
Exactly.
on 96.1 The Beat. So, you know, now you on 96 Comcast Cable.
All
So what
right.
do you think about that? So it's just so exciting to be able to help other people. But one of the things that I see in business in Chattanooga is the rapid pace of growing business for other people and not for our nationality. Can you tell me what you've experienced when it comes to doing business with your own people?
Well, you know, it's a little challenging. I'll be honest. It's a little challenging because a lot of times people have kind of the idea that maybe you won't do as good a job as someone else. But really, it's all about someone giving you the chance.
They say that one more time.
Somebody giving you the chance to really show yourself and show what you can do. Now, when they give you the chance, you have to be ready and you have to be professional and you have to be on your game.
Definitely.
Otherwise, they're going to go, yep, just what I thought.
And
You
you
know,
know,
so prove them wrong. Be on your game.
I think a lot of times people don't give people the chance to. You got to understand in business, it takes a whole series of people in order to make it right. I might have the best expertise in the world, but I can't do the whole business
Right,
alone.
exactly.
So I've brought in other people, which are employees, and I mean, you know, and sometimes people comes with this resume that I think they made up somewhere else because when it's time to showcase what they can do, they might not always be where you thought they was.
Right.
So when a person comes in to utilize your services, they put you in that basket with everything, the wrong and the right. So they don't give you that chance. And I find myself a lot of times apologizing for other people's downfalls in business. So I think training, like what you said you do
Right.
at Blue Cross, is very important in making sure that the person demonstrate back to you
Exactly.
that they know the position that they applied for and they're capable of doing a good job at it. And if not, don't feel bad about saying this is not the job for you.
Yes, and that's always, you know, if a person can, you know, just kind of be transparent and say, I don't know how to do that. And there was a lot of things in my life I didn't know how to do. But I went out and found a way to learn it. And it's so much easier nowadays because we have the internet.
Right.
You know, on a little side note, this morning, you know, at church we had Bow Tie Sunday.
Right.
Where all the men wore bow ties for Father's Day. Or excuse me, last Sunday. And what I did is I went on YouTube because my husband came home with this bow tie. He was like, I don't know how to tie it. I went on YouTube, tied that thing up, did my son's. And it's like, it's out there. The information is at everybody's fingertips. If you don't even have a computer, you can go to the library. It's on our cell phones. It's always in our pockets or our purses. So people need to get away from the excuse of, I don't know how to do something, or I don't have that information. You need to go out. You need to find the information that you need. And then the other thing with business is to start branding yourself. I love the way you're branded.
Thank you.
I absolutely love it. I cannot go down Brainerd Road without seeing you at least 3 times on my way home. Big old billboard. It's awesome. But you have to, and it doesn't have to be on that big of a scale.
No, it doesn't.
You can get you a business card. I have a business card, and what I did with mine is I put my picture on it so that people will remember, there's Carolyn Miller, whatever my business name is, but they also will remember my face. Mainly what people remember is my hair color, it's become my calling card, but they'll connect that. And then what you want to do after you've got that connection is to make sure whatever you're putting out there is good stuff.
Right.
That people are going to want to use you or use you as a resource or contact you or buy from you or whatever the case may be. So branding is extremely important. We see it all the time.
And you just explained exactly how you brand. One of the things that I was able to do for the month of July is First Friday, and it'll be coming up real soon, is Fairway Outdoors is donating a billboard to one of our Chattanooga community business professional winners on First Friday. So the first Friday in July, we will actually be giving away a billboard that will showcase your business for 30 days.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So I'm hoping that, I just would like to see how people come out and network more. I'm hoping by having different people to give us or donate to our organization certain things that will grow their business, that they would take part of it. I'm even looking for sponsors, to do the radio station, all the things that we do to showcase people business. And you took part of it, and
I did.
And you've been on the radio, you've been on television, now you're on TV rather, and I've talked about your business. I always talk about you. I always push Again or Go, and all that was done off $150.
That's right.
And you couldn't have gotten it nowhere else like that.
You can't beat it. And that is one thing too that we were talking about a moment ago when you said about doing business with other businesses in the community. This has been such a blessing for me. Like you said, for $150, I've been on the radio station twice. We had First Fridays at Mocha, and people came, and I passed out information and gave out samples of coffee. Now I'm on the television with you, and the thing that I love about the Chattanooga community business professionals, and most specifically about Miss Sharon Kelly, is that you give back to the community, and you're not afraid to share what you have with everybody else.
Well,
It's awesome.
I know my God says if I give back, He'll give me more. That's what He's done. And I want to thank you for your time today and this morning, for coming out and sharing this morning with us and letting us know what you do. And tell us again just how to get in contact with you before we leave the air.
All right. Again, my name is Carolyn Miller, and my phone number is 423-834-7109. The website is LifestyleU, www.lifestyleu.com.
Thank you so much, and I just appreciate everything that you've done for us and how you help uplift the organization, the Chattanooga Community Business Professional, and hopefully people will visit us on our website at chatcbp.com.
That's right.
Thank you again.
Thank you, Ms. Sharon.
See you next week.
Appreciate you. Thank you.